Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. This meeting will be our fourth video of our group discussion for LAX 2067. For this video, we are going to discuss about third hangout spot by Imelda. But before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Nurul Nadia binti Dalmadi and my metric number is B10859.
Hi, I'm Deostri Sandemogan and my metric number is B10852.
Hi, I'm Imelda Alexan. My metric number is B10851.
Hi everyone, my name is Aishwarya Napurban Katharayan and my metric number is B10855.
Okay, now let's Imelda to start this discussion.
Today, I will talk about Aquariac LCC. This subterranean oceanarium spans over 5,000 square meters over 2 levels beneath the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center. Aquaria is more than just fish, as ambitious and land-based creatures are included in the 250 different species that live here. First of all, I will explain some stations that we can enjoy in Aquaria LCC. First one is evolution zone. For evolution zone, the feeding time is 10:45 a.m. at Gain Pool and 4 p.m. to Piranha Tech. After entering what was likely too much green, the evolution zone is a good introduction to aquarium. This exhibit makes rather common fishes with more interesting species that even children will recognize. The first attraction that you'll see in is the Piranha tank. There is a short feeding every day at 4 p.m. that is so savage, it's almost seemed inappropriate for children. A whole fish that already dead is lowered into the tank by her hook, and the piranha tear is a shred with minutes. The gene pool nearby has starfish and small stingrays. There are few nameless clownfishes hiding among them, but the dories are total imposter. The blue fishes with yellow tails are meant to emulate a blue tank, but they are actually yellow-tailed blue damsels which lack the dory-like black pattern on the upper body. The rest of the fish in the wall tank are smaller fish that you might find in her home aquarium. Second, the stream. For the stream, the feeding time is 11 a.m., which we can see a electric eel tank that only can available on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday only. And 11:45 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. we can visit as a otter dawn. The start of this zone is marked by a big glass window looking into Camelin. Although there is no least feeding time, we witness the camelin be watered and feed around 3:30 p.m. on this day. The timing is likely random and based on when the creature needs it. So maybe we will get lucky while passing by. Along with the same hall, the tank shift to creeper, crawler subjects in the form of ambitious aranid and insects. The highlight of the stream is autumn den, a long habitat with pools and even a water slide. Although it was very sad to see the otter desperately scratching at the metal door in what looked like an attempt to escape, it became clear that a prison break was not their intent when feeding time came around. Once the door opened, the other did not dare out and have to crawl back into the pen, but rather they hopped around the legs of handler that came like excited puppies. Next is undersea shipwreck. The feeding time is no feeding in this exhibit. The shipwreck exhibit look like you are in the hull of a boat and is home to an aquatic life that live in the ocean deepest deep. Often, the tank will have broken china and pottery as decor to greater evoke these feelings. wriggling eels, and more unusual looking fish can be found there. After turning the corner, there is a narrow blue corridor, the coral walk. On one side are information screen above coral reef around Malaysia, while the opposite side has one long tank with all different varieties of coral clowning under the black light. Next is deep forest. The feeding time is 2:30 to 5:50, which we can enjoy our time at flood forest tube and surrounding tanks. There is an elevator down a hallway at the top of the to the left if you need. While on the stair, you can get a top-down view of a giant stingray in fish tank below. At the bottom of the stair, there is a tank that houses an assorted of large fish, almost a meter long. This is where the tries of big feeding occurs. There are only 4 tanks in deep forest section. The flood forest feeding at 5:30 p.m. lies quite long, so be prepared to stand around for almost 30 minutes if you want to watch the whole thing. Next, the cost. The feeding time is 5:45 p.m. at the Costa Pole. The cost section is similarly tiny. The one thing is to see in the section is mud flat tank and the open top pole of colorful fish and coral. The mud flat exhibit might seem dull as if such a large tank with only 2 mud skippers, where the mud skippers will likely to be hiding in the murky water too. Next, there is also a photo shoot mini gift shop at the bottom of the short ramp after the coast exhibit. There is a professional aquaria photo shoot set up. Anyone coming down this ramp is cheerfully encouraged by the photographer to pose in front of the watery backdrop for a souvenir photo. It costs nothing to have your photo taken, of course, but later you will be softly pressured to buy the photo, whether because of SOP or predatory salesmanship. The secondary ramp that would allow people to bypass the photograph is cornered off. If you are interested in a keepsake photo, it will be ready and printed once the finished next station, the living ocean. Once you're outside the living ocean, the gift shop desk will be straight ahead. You can purchase your photo along with any small selection of trinkets that are available at mini gift shop. Next, Weird Wonderful Station. The Weird Wonderful Zone is beauty starry corridor illuminated by neon light. 3 tube decks stand in the middle with a variety of luminescent fish. At the end of the room, there is a giant Pacific octopus alone in the tank. Unfortunately, it was sleeping in convenience corner. For get a decent picture. Even if all the fish were active, this is undoubtedly a small section, so the average visitor won't spend much time there. Next one is Living Ocean. This ocean is a 90-meter transparent tunnel of the living ocean is what most visitors will be fascinated by. There is a very slow moving walkway built into the floor, so you can get a good look at everything without having to move. Right next to this normal floor where you can hop off the travelator if you want to stand still and watch something. Swimming above and all around a huge shark coexisting peacefully with small fish, the rare sea turtle gliding along and the giant show nose race Boskumi 5. Next, Station Aquarium. Station Aquarium is shockingly bright and starry tiles look like in comparison. Only occupying a single room, this laboratory features a number of jellyfish and sea horses. It looked like this was originally intended to be an interactive learning space for kids, but now everything is behind glasses and only can be looked at. The absolute final things to see before leaving is the display full of carapace and bones of many of the creatures you saw earlier, like crustaceans, Hurricanes and sharks. The escalator directly behind this display leads to Atlantic souvenir gift shop and the exhibit. Lastly, aquaria calcici is not much seen as a difficult from the aquarium you find in other cities. They are unique and the ticket are pricely and the venue is much smaller. Tourists to Cal can safely skip the attraction, save their time and money. For residents with children, a visit to aquarium is inevitable. You will feel get into taking them eventually, so whether it's worth to be beside in the point. That's all from me. Thank you. Any questions?
No, Imen.
If there is no question, that's all for today's discussion. Next discussion will be carried out by upcoming weeks. Thank you.